Nigeria is a disgrace to the whole world, General Danjuma says. So why is General T.Y. Danjuma saying this? If Nigeria is a disgrace to the whole world, how did he get all the oil blocks he has from all the way from Middle Belt or North and coming to have oil wells and oil companies in the South? How did he get his money as a retired army general? What were his entitlement? Okay, what was his salary? What was his retirement benefit when he was leaving the military? And how did he get the money to acquire oil wells and become one of the wealthiest persons in Nigeria today? Well, I remember some years ago, he said he doesn't know what to do with money. I think that was in the early 20s. He doesn't know what to do with money. So the same person is coming out to say today that Nigeria is a disgrace to the rest of the world. I think I am not feeling good hearing this from him. But again, let's get into the details to understand what he's talking about. The former Minister of Defense, General Theophilus Danjuma, has described Nigeria as a total disgrace and laughing stock to the rest of the world. Danjuma said this on Friday in Ngongo village in Ibi local government area of Taraba State during his speech as the chairman of the annual Ngoyo Fishing and Cultural Festival. Ngoyo. So the elder statesman said that Nigeria is regrettably a war front and theater of absurdities that leaves a sour taste in the minds of people in every sane society. He maintained that it is imperative for Nigerians and Nigeria as a country to put its house in order and put a check on the glaring insecurity and other vices that are bedeviling the country. So according to Danjuma, the festival stands as a testament to the rich cultural heritage of Taraba State, and we cherish and celebrate with great pride. It showcases our cultural values and serves as symbol of our unity. Let us take a moment to reflect on the significance of the occasion. It is a symbol of resilience, a determination of our people in the face of daunting challenges. Let us renew our commitment to promoting peace, harmony, and celebrating the bonds that unite us as one family. May this occasion be a reminder of who we are and the strength that lies in our unity. We must put our own house in order and have peace in our state and throughout the country if we want this to be truly an international festival. There is no sane foreigner who will come to celebrate with us if we continue to disgrace ourselves as we do. As we are today in Nigeria, we are a disgrace to the whole world. The whole country is a war front of our people, killing our people. We are a laughing stock to the rest of the world. We must put our house in order. We must make our roads safe and stop kidnapping people. We must learn to live together as a country and as a people. So in his remarks, the Taraba State Governor, Dr. Agbu Kefas, and in his remarks said that his government is committed to ensuring justice and peace so that development can take its rightful place. Kefas maintained that Taraba State, as a nature's gift to the nation, must be showcased to the rest of the world so that the enormous potential of the state could be fully utilized. Also speaking at the occasion, the governor of Adamawa State, Umaru Fintiri, commended the Taraba State government for reviving the festival after 10 years of negligence and the people to use the occasion to unite and live harmoniously. So now Danjuma is saying that, we're disgraced to the people because of insecurity in Nigeria. The question is, what caused insecurity? When did it start? How did it start? Okay, so is it telling me that there's nothing you can do about it? Yeah? So now it means that all the retired generals are weak. When they were in the army, they couldn't do anything. Now they're out of the army, they still can't do anything. Okay, I know that in their own time was the military time, and that was when corruption started, because the whole root of this thing is corruption. And the highest of its kind of corruption started when they were in power as military men. Corruption. When the army left the barrack to begin to rule the country, and they saw the money in the country and in the politics, and then they started packing the money. That was how he got his oil block. That was how Abacha and Babangida, all of them made so much money, and that was the anger of Buhari, why he wanted to come back to make sure he get his own and his back, and he got his own as well as a civilian president. So all these people introduced corruption in Nigeria, and corruption is the reason Nigeria had generated to where it is today. So I don't expect him to say anything. It's just like David Mark that one time refused to allow Nigeria have mobile line so that we don't get smart and then begin to question government. Okay? And luckily, Obasanjo 1999 government brought the GSM that we're using today, and everybody can talk freely. So we know that Nigeria is in a bad mess because of the bad governance. But the bad governance started with the military, in which T.Y. Danjuma was one of them in that military rule. It was the bad governance that started in the military that got escalated and got worse in the civilian regime. And that is why we are today. Progressive growth of corruption in Nigeria has brought us to where we are today. And we're talking about insecurity. Insecurity, when there's corruption, corruption breeds everything bad. Let's be frank about it. Okay? Let's be frank about it. So let me see other people's reaction in this matter. Somebody say T.Y. Danjuma is right for saying this because he has been allowed to walk freely despite the fact that he wasn't proved for the role he played in the death of Adekunle Fajuyi, and how he became one of the richest owner of oil well in Nigeria as a retired military officer. How I wish he is from countries like China or North Korea. He would have been dead long ago through the barrel by the government. Danjuma of all people, whereas he in the 8 years of Buhari, where was he in the 8 years of Buhari? Exactly. So Kwara have spoken. They are the ones that put Nigeria into this situation, but because they are allowed to be free, he can say whatever he wants to say. And that is true. It is our system. Tribalistic fool, you are. You mentioned Fajuyi and deliberately left Ironsi because he is an Igbo man. Hey, they don't come again, no. Danjuma should be in jail. But you are part and parcel, of course, of the disgrace which Nigeria has become. Not be lie. He is a beneficiary of Nigeria's project. He is talking rubbish. That is it. You are an example of disgrace. You are a major player in the disgrace Nigeria found itself today. I am surprised people like you are still working freely. Exactly, still criticizing Nigeria. You ought to cover your face in shame. Results of conspiracy and injustice against Igbo race. Not be lie. So the thing here is just like how I started it. He is just talking, but the truth here is that he is also a disgrace because he is part of the military that put Nigeria in this mess. All right. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.